Appalachian Outdoors, out here with you on this Tuesday evening. Feels great out here. Cool weather. Feels a whole lot better than these 80 and 90 degree days we've had in the last couple weeks. The humidity has been killer, but today feels great. I had some doctor's appointments today, so didn't go into work. Took the day off. Got my doctor's appointments took care of. Got a little yard work done around the house. Just figured I'd come out here and shoot a little video on my go bag that I keep in my truck for my long trips. This is a bag that I keep with me when I go an hour or longer away from home. This is the bag I throw in the vehicle. You know, if it's a long trip, if I'm going vacation or whatever, if I'm going out of town, this is the bag I throw in the truck with me. It's a Maxpedition Vulture II. Not exactly sure exactly on the numbers, like the liters that this thing carries, but it has got all kinds of room. It is a big pack. It's plenty enough pack for what I'm using it for. This pack set up like it is, minus the weight of the water, not counting that. It's like 19 or 20 pounds setting like it is. And you got to add the weight for your water when you put in it. Anyway, let's take a quick look at it and see what we got. As you can see on the front, you have 3 compartments on this. The MOLLE pack on the front, plenty of MOLLE straps. I'll get you Velcro pouch here, patch for your morel patches there. Compression straps up here. It's got carry handle on top. Got your MOLLE webbing on the side. I added this Maxpedition pouch to it. I think this is a 5/7, but I'm not positive. But anyway, I added this pouch to it. Back of the pack is padded. Fully adjustable straps up here so you can adjust your ride height on your shoulders. Nice comfortable padding on the shoulder straps. Got the MOLLE on the straps. Some D-rings. Does have the chest strap. It's got the waist strap. It's got the padding goes around, I guess, on your hips. It also has a MOLLE attachment on it, so there's plenty of MOLLE attachment. You could attach, I guess, all the little packs and pouches and doodads you wanted to it, but I'm not much on attaching a whole lot of stuff to it. I know I have a couple packs on here, but like I said, this is a pack that rides in my truck, and it's not an everyday pack that I'm throwing on to go to the hills. This is something that if I had to absolutely have it, I've got what I need in it. Anyway, turn this side. I've added the Maxpedition. I think this is a 12x4 bottle holder. It's the size on that one. It has plenty of MOLLE attachments on it itself, and I've got it attached to the webbing over here. But let's get into the pack and see what we can come up with here. Let's do the outside pockets first. Like I said, I believe this is the 5/7 Maxpedition pouch. This will fold out flat. Inside this, reflective, high visibility piece of cloth here. I use this for signaling. Maybe if I'm using lost and I've got a spot and I'm going to be scouting around, I don't want to get lost from the spot where I've left my gear at, and I can hang this up from my campsite, and I can, as I go away, I can look back and find this to get my way back to where my packing stuff's at. Anyway, high visibility marking. A roll of jute twine. This is great for lashing stuff down, for tinder. Several purposes for that. Keep it dry. A couple of cheap disposable ponchos, which is great for get you out of the weather. Quick little shelter. And this is on the outside pouch that I can get to pretty quick if I had to. Here, I got about, I think I got 50 feet of tarred bank line. I think it's number 36, I believe. These are some snares that my buddy over at Kentucky Prepper 5, Gary, he made these. And he gave me some to try out. Great guy, go check his channel out. This also has some elastic loops inside it, so you can add what you want to in there. But there's 25 feet of 550 cord. Little Altoids tin. Inside the tin, a little basic little kit. It's got an emergency whistle. There's old Bodog checking things out. But we got an emergency whistle. We got a lighter. I use the clear lighter. A lot of people like the Bic are good. I carry one every day. Threw the clear one in here so you can see how much fluid you actually got in it. But it's got some more jute twine. Got some band-aids, some strike anywhere matches. It's got some nevered oil for tinder, some fat wood. It's just another extra little addition to the kit. Keep it all sealed up with a Ranger band. The Ranger band is another way, another piece of tinder that you can use. Kentucky Prepper 5 Altoid tin, 2 more Ranger bands, more tinder. These are the fire tabs that Gary actually makes and sells these. These are awesome little tabs. Oh, drop that one. I've got several videos out using these. These are light. You can drop them in a bottle of water and shake them up, let them soak, and take them right out, and they're still light. These are pretty awesome. I've got these in all my kits. You can never have enough stuff to go with your fire making stuff. Fire is key to everything. Piece of flint. Zipper compartment up in this. Jumbo ferro rod from Bayite. I've not used this one. I've got another one like it. It's the next size down that I use. Works good. Another lighter. This one is in high-vis orange. Magnesium block with a ferrocerium rod and a scraper. And I've got a few videos trying these out. These are just little cheap magnesium blocks I picked up from Harbor Freight for like $2. And they actually work pretty good. I have not had any issues with these. It's a little card from Essie puts in with their knives. On the back it's got some survival tips, signaling, all that on there. Pretty neat to have as a quick reminder. And that's what I've got in this little outside pocket. And I may add some more stuff later, but I think that's pretty good there. But we'll close this up and I'll reload this in a little bit. Get this over out of the way. This side, the 12x4 Maxpedition water bottle holder. This is insulated and has a drain hole in the bottom, so if it's sweating or whatever, it will drip out. But actually works pretty good. You fill these up with ice. I used to have a kit built all around just a 10x4 bottle holder and a stainless steel single wall bottle, and it would keep ice water the whole time I was hiking. It was a good kit, and I ended up selling the kit to a buddy, but ended up getting me 12x4. So anyway, in here I have the most important thing in the whole bag. Folgers instant coffee. Gotta have my coffee. All kinds of coffee. I have Sawyer mini filter. Straw for that. I have several packs of hydration and caffeine. My Yuko Sport spoon and fork combo. And these go with my little, these are the legs, go on top of my little alcohol stove. We'll get to that in here in just a minute. Camp cup, little enamel cup, and this is called the survival cup. And if you'll read all the way around this, it's got little survival tips: building a campfire, finding cord, making cord, hand drill fire, measuring daylight hours, insect repellent, using old cans for bulling or whatever. It's got all kinds of little tips on it. It's pretty neat. This Black Rifle Coffee Nalgene water bottle. It's a 32 ounce. This is when I get ready to go. This is full of water. A little Esbit alcohol stove, which is full of fuel. And when this is open, get ready to use it. Set it like that. Set your cup up there, your pot up there, whatever. Boil your water, or fix your stew, or whatever you're doing with it. These little stoves work pretty good pretty quick for boiling water, what have you. And a little camp pot, camp cup. This is what I would use to actually boil the water or make the stew or whatever, cook out of if I had to in a pinch. That's all that comes in this, and this is an insulated bottle holder. Move this over, we'll move on to the next section. Button this, let's go to the main little zipper pocket in the front here. This is a rapid deploy Ridgeline. This is another item, Kentucky Prepper 5, Gary Oliver. This is another item he makes and sells. And this is, you need to go watch his video on this. This is pretty slick, quick and easy Ridgeline. No big worrying about learning how to tie your knots and stuff if you're not really good with that and you just need something you can throw up quick. It's pretty sweet right here. Go check him out. I'll post a link to his website in the description. Leather work gloves, always good to have hand protection. Ibuprofen, again this on the outside pocket that I can get to pretty quick. Basic first aid kit, nothing fancy but enough to get me by if I had to. Ace bandage, strains and sprains and all that good stuff. Hand sanitizer, 2x4 gauze. Let's see what else we got. Oh yeah, here we go. Triangular bandage and an 18x36 compression gauze. Roll black tape. This is, working in the coal mines, we always call this the coal miner's band-aid, because if you got a cut, you just grab your black tape out. This is MSHA approved tape, and you just wrap your finger up in it or whatever, and you just keep right on working. We always call that the coal miner's band-aid in the mines. That's in the small pocket on the front. Kind of a little quick setup there. Now let's step over to the next compartment. This little bag here is from the Hidden Woodsman. A little carry handle stuck on it there. This little bag here, toothbrush, deodorant, body spray, toothpaste, deodorant, a couple of washcloths, fingernail clippers, tweezers, emery cloth, emery board, and some wipes. It's very important. Hygiene is very important. It's good that if you can stay clean, keeps disease away and infections away and helps you be a healthier person. If you can't be healthy, you can't survive. So anyway, we keep that in there. Little Coleman single wall stainless steel bottle. Another container to boil water in or carry water, and this will also be filled up with water. Tool set keep in here, basic stuff, a few basic sockets and screwdriver tips, tweezers, some little scissors, needle nose pliers, some more tape, another little pair of cutters, screwdriver, some mini screwdrivers, a little basic little tool set. Some contractor's grade twine. This is backup knife I keep in here. This is the Essie 4HM. Bought this. So actually, I got this one for Christmas, and I put it right in the pack. I've not even used the knife. It's still new. I've had several Essies. I know it'll perform. But this will ride in this pack as my backup knife. If I'm out and have to grab it and go and can't grab one, I've got a good solid belt knife. Lifetime warranty. These things are bomb proof. Comes with the Kydex sheath, and it doesn't come with this leather belt loop added to it. My boss made this, my buddy. He made this for me, and we stuck that on there. This is some more parts to my Sawyer mini filter, my squeeze bag, and then this is my cleaning plunger. Small LED flashlight. Sharpie, right on anything. It's good to have a Sharpie in there. A little Smith's whetstone. Keep my knives touched up. I use the leather pouch for a strop. Got a couple of maps of the areas I visit the most. There's Tennessee, Kentucky. So it's where I'm at most of the time. One place or the other. Some hot hands. And again, I'll add to this as seasons change. I'll be putting some more warm weather gear in here as it switches on over seasons to fall and whatever. But, some of these up here and get them out of the way. It's getting a little crowded on the table. It's a small pouch. Now, we will move over and unhook these compression straps. Go up to the other compartment. Keep the schmaga in there. Schmaga. Every how you pronounce it. Everybody says it a little different. I'm not exactly sure on the correct pronunciation, but you know what it is. Now, this is great for keeping you warm. This could be a head wrap, keep the dust out of your face. Cool night, you wrap it around your head. Scarf. First aid, you can make a sling out of it. Filter water with it. It's got a lot of uses. Keep one of those in there. A little zebra pot for cooking in. This thing is awesome. Pick these little packs of, it's called a Zap Pack. Little Caesars has these. When you go get your pizza on the front up there, they're free. It's just peppers and onions powder in this. Nice to add a little seasoning to your food. These are free, easy to grab. I grabbed a few of them. Anyway, it comes with your dish. A little cup I added to it. Pot. This, I'm not going to get it out. I'm not going to unzip everything. But this is an emergency shelter. This is done by Ugly Tent. Kenny over at Ugly Tent. He makes these kits up. This is a emergency survival blanket. It's the it actually says Casualty Aluminized Survival Blanket from Rothko. It is water resistant, wind resistant, and it's got a reflective on one side and it's green on the other side. It's pretty tough material. It's got solid grommets in it. They're stitched in nice. And he sets this up. You get, when you buy the kit from him, you get a contractor's grade trash bag. You get a roll of paracord. You get the tarp, tent stakes. It's all set up and ready to go for you. He's got a few videos on his channel on setting this up, how to use it, quick deploy. This is nice. It's a nice addition to the kit. Go hit Kenny up for one of those. I have a little bit bigger knife, heavier duty stuff. I didn't put I have hatchets and axes. I didn't put none in here. They weigh a little more than this. But this is from PKS, from the Pathfinder Knife Shop. It's a thick, beefy knife. You could baton with it if you had to. You could chop with it if you had to. 90-degree spine, 1095 tool steel. It's a big, beefy knife, so too big for me to carry on the belt. I don't like to carry big knives on my belt. I'm not a big knife guy. I like smaller knives on my belt. This rides in the pack for, like I said, the heavy duty stuff. It stays in there. Keep a change of clothes. Got a pair of pants. Let's compress down this. I have a t-shirt, underwear, and socks all dried away. That way I have a complete outfit of clothes in here. This is a 9-foot by 12-foot sheet of plastic. Make it for a quick shelter in addition to this if you had to. Needed a little more shelter, a little more cover. You got a zipper pocket right here on the inside, and on this zipper pocket this is a Phobos holster outside the waistband. This is my little Ruger SR22. This is a great 22 pistol. You know, a lot of 22 pistols are pretty ammo picky. They'll jam and hang up if you don't have the quality ammo in them. But so far, I've had very few hiccups shooting cheap junk ammo to the good stuff. This gun functions great. But great for small game, self-defense if I had to. I'm not saying the 22 is a self-defense gun, but it's what you got. It will work. Extra magazine for it. 100 rounds of ammo for it. So, and a 22 doesn't give off a loud report, so it doesn't tell on you where you're at if you're trying to stay low and out of sight. We'll put the rest of this up in a minute. Let's get on over to this main back here, the main back compartment. Here, this unzips halfway. And you could put your bladder in here if you had a water bladder. You can run it right up through here. Piece of Velcro on the top opens up for your straw hose to come out of if you wanted to run a bladder. But inside of here, really the only thing that I have in here, a piece of rubber for a kneeling pad. I have to get down on my knees or whatever and it's wet and damp, keeps me from getting wet. So one thing you don't want when you're out and you can't get dry is to get wet. That's the only thing I have in this back pouch. I may add a couple more contractor's grade trash bags in there. But there it is. There's a quick look at the Maxpedition Vulture II and my contents for a go bag. This leaves me room in here. When I get ready to go, I can throw a couple MREs in, some granola bars. I can throw snacks in here. I got plenty of room for that. I don't keep them in here as it's stored away. I don't want nothing to ruin. We're planning a trip out of town. I'll grab me a few snacks, throw them in the bag. I'll have them ready to go. Everything else is in here and ready to go. I'll fill my water bottles up. That way I'll have the 32 ounce and I'll have the, I think it's like a 16 ounce or 20 ounce bottle. I'll fill it up. It gives me a little water to work with. It's a quick look at it. See anything I'm leaving out, anything I need to add to it, like I said, I'll probably add a couple more contractor's grade trash bags into the main back compartment. Probably get me some Gorilla tape, duct tape, and add me some of that to my kit. Probably add some needle and thread to my kit. I don't think I may. Yes, I thought I did. I added Benadryl to my medicine kit, and I added some Zyrtec allergy medicine to my med kit. couple stick pins, some extra band-aids. But I do need to add a little bit of duct tape. That'll be going on my kit next. I need to pick up a roll of the Gorilla Tape, add it to it. If you think of anything else that you see that I'm leaving out, leave it in the comments. Tell me what you think. And in the description, I'll leave you the link to Kentucky Prepper 5, who has these awesome rapid ridge lines. You can watch a video on how he sets them up, and also on his fire tabs. And I'll leave you a link to Ugly Tent, and you can check out his survival shelter and how to deploy it. Both are great guys. I recommend you go give them a like and a sub, and if you like what you've seen here, give me a like and a sub. And other than that, that's about it for today. Appalachian Outdoors out. God bless.